What's going on, guys? It's Powerbang here, bringing you the next war recap. Now, this was a little bit of an interesting war. We went up against a clan called Rainbow Bomb. Pretty low-level clan. I honestly have no idea how we matched, so to you guys at Rainbow Bomb, I'm sorry. Really wasn't our choice. So, 68-45 was the final. We knew right off the bat, just based off of the match, that it was not going to be close and that they had really no chance. And that's not to be rude to them. We're just on another level as far as hero levels and defense levels. It really was not a fair matchup. So we decided, we were like, what can we do to make this halfway, interesting or fun? And we decided to do more or less all dark spell raids, no elixir spells. We did have a few guys that didn't get the memo, but for the most part, it was all dark elixir spells. So let's go ahead and show you guys the end result here. We did 2-star most of the Town Hall 10s. We missed one, it looks like. We did get one 3-star there in number 4. But looks like 3 stars down the board for the Town Hall 9. So really nice job to our guys once again. And thank you to those that participated in the Dark Spell Only raid. So first I'm going to start off by showing one of my raids, since it was requested by a few people. There we go. Blue Proud had to go over and erase mine later on, but this is, this is their top Town Hall 9 right here. Level 12 heroes, purple walls, and I mean, this guy's ranked higher than me, as you can see, and I've got, a maxed king and a maxed Town Hall 9 base, so it's kind of weird. It goes a little bit awry here right off the bat. I tried to get out my queen and a poison spell early, but unfortunately I was a little bit slow. And right when I was going to do that, my archer died. So the clan castle redirects right away. So I'm already kind of scrambling here. So I dropped the poison spell, try to get those balloons getting damaged, get the dragon damaged. Probably wasted the poison there, but not too huge of a deal. It goes down, and then at this point, the golem here is beating on the wall. Now I'm waiting for my queen to get a couple shots on that wizard tower, and somehow it gets my wall breakers, which I thought were out of range of that wizard tower. Apparently not. And the heroes at this point are walking. So I'm in like trouble here. So, okay, what are we going to do to recover this? And I decided I'm going to use my heroes as tanks. Instead of that first lava hound, I'm going to switch the direction entirely, because I was going to go clockwise from the bottom down here. But instead, I use my heroes as a distraction and start targeting the balloons into the top. While my king is being targeted. So haste spells here, as you can see, the quad quake went down into the middle. That's not going to come into play till later. And then the first hound, I only brought 2, goes in on that top left side. Haste spells are going in to quickly get those balloons to their target and take out those air defenses as soon as possible. That the hound does blow up. I do have some balloons creep into that first air defense. It does a little bit more damage than I would have liked. And then haste again on the bottom there and getting those loons to collapse on everything. The queen gets in, takes out that the third air defense that I missed, and I had intended for her to take out on the entry. She's able to get it here later on in the raid, so not too bad. We do get the Town Hall taken out right after the king gets taken down here by the queen. And then just a couple balloons here left to get that last expo. All the defenses are down at this point, and we've got some pups all over the base. I've got wizards on the end of the ring, and that queen's going to punch a hole through the wall and take out those heavy hit point storages there. So nice raid. It was a little bit of a scramble here, but when you're up against bases like this, you have a little bit more leeway, and crucial errors like CC fails and wall breaker fails, those will come back to bite you in bases that are a little bit more difficult. So there's number 1 as far as the top Town Hall 9. But let's go ahead and look at Miss Mia here on number 8. She's going to bring all dark spells as well, 7 haste spells here with 2 poisons, and she's going to take on this premature Town Hall 10 with 2 single infernos. So what you're going to see out of her is a queen walk coming up the side here. A couple giants go down for distraction while the wizards go ahead and create the funnel, essentially to force that queen up the right side of the base. Everything looking really, really nice there. So queen's going to start heading off. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit here. I was going to say a rage spell comes down, but a rage spell does not come down because obviously we're not using rage spells. So she gets pretty low, saves that ability till the end. Does take out the dragon with it, and then gets a couple defenses here as well. Really nice job with that. The queen is back to being healed by the healers, and she's heading up the side of the base. So at this point, we're looking at the enemy archer queen and the air defenses as far as what the objectives are. So she goes all the way on the top side of the base there to drop a golem, and you're going to see that left side of the funnel comes down with the wizards taking out the army camp and the elixir camps, elixir collectors, excuse me. But she breaks the wall, really nice job, and that queen is just continuing to head around the base. Luckily, that Expo is only level 1, so it's not really doing much to her. In goes the king. Queen hops the wall. The king's going to lock onto it right away, and watch this. Low-level queen. Boom. Done. Out of here. So king's just going to beat through the wall. In come the balloons at this point, and what she's done is a really, really nice sandwich job there. Trim the defenses on the side. Haste spells lead those balloons straight to the core, and they're going to basically collapse on each other and then move in towards those single inferno towers and pretty much knock them out right away. So a ton of haste spells in the bag, plenty of haste to be used. There was a wasted haste spell there, did miss pretty much everything. So not the best spell usage on that, 5th or 6th haste spell, but no big deal. Haste spell for the backside, the balloons come in, all the infernos are taken out, and look at how many balloons are left standing. Unreal raid here, Miss Mia. This was a great plan. Really happy to see you use that queen walk with such a long distance with no rage spell or anything for the clan castle. So really nice job. 3 stars for the good guys. Nice work, Miss Mia. All right, guys, let's go ahead. What are we looking at next? Number 12, it looks like, and this is an attack by Albert for the win. And he's going to bring a Walloon as well, and he's got 4 quakes here, but 3 haste and 2 poison spells. So it looks like he's probably going to double up the poison spell on the clan castle, or perhaps he's 1 on the clan castle and save 1 for skeletons if necessary. So just going to wall break in through the top here really easily, and then that quad quake is going to be used probably to open up that core a little bit by the queen. So in go the golems, the funnel's nicely created, that queen has nowhere to go but straight in. Out come the clan castle troops, and down come the poison spells most likely. Let's see what happens here. Yes, both of them go down, so that's going to speed up the damage much faster here. You know, using it just to use it basically, because we were forced to use all dark spells. That queen's going to take out the rest of the dragon here and then switch over to the enemy archer queen and get her knocked out. And at this point, everything's open right now. First air defense is already down. The second air defense is going to get taken out here by the archer queen, so that's down. And then the king is just kind of finishing up, going to use his ability here any second. Takes out the gold mine, and then as well as the other building that's over there. So really nice job on the entry. The queen is still doing her thing. She's about to use her ability, locks onto that Barb King, and then it gets distracted a little bit by skeletons. But in come the balloons there from the backside, and plenty of haste spells just kind of collapsing everything on the core. The hounds are still alive, tanking everything, and it's going to be too late for the defense. I mean, just too much balloon action coming in here. There is an air defense up still that is going to be late targeted, and it's that one by the king right now. But the balloons do collapse on that. It's too overwhelming. They do take it out. The defense is history at this point. 1 haste spell goes down to kind of speed everything forward to the expo, and it is out of here. So really nice raid, Albert. This thing is going to be history. The last building goes down at this point. Nice little loon split there, and then onto the cleanup process. Pups up, taking out the town hall and the trash on the right side of the base. Really nice raid, man. Nice work on the 3-star. Righty-o, number 20 is who we're looking at next, and this is going to be a raid by EFX, and he is going to bring a wizard-heavy comp with a Laloon. Also with the quad quake, with only 2 haste spells. He's got 3 poison spells here, and he drops them to see what would happen on the clan castle using 3 poison spells. So there was an opportunity here for us to kind of learn a little bit on what would happen if you double and triple up poison spells. You know, and I was actually surprised to see this dragon not go down with that many poison spells on it. With 1 poison spell, I swear that thing's been taken down to 10% health with just 1 poison spell. So with 3 on it, it sat in the full duration, and it did not die. So I found that to be surprising. So anyways, golems come in, really nice spread here. One of them kind of taking a walk a little bit, but that's all right. It's going to take out that Tesla and then kind of redirect inwards. So nice job there. The king is going to take a walk at this point, but he's going to get some storages out of the way for the cleanup process. But that queen does get into the base, and that is going to be big. At this point, he's got a couple hounds coming in from the backside there targeting both air defenses. And he's just going to collapse balloons on all the air targeting defense buildings here. So look at that. Just kind of a line on both sides, taking out the wizard towers, the archer towers. Haste spells go in to kind of speed everything up. One hound still tanking that final defense. It goes down, and the last hound replaces it. It's going to get both of them to break. The pups are going to basically help out with the cleanup process. And that last hound, I don't know if he's going to actually get that thing to break. He does not. But he does take out the base, and, there's really no question about this. It is going to be a 3-star. So nice work, EFX. This was a really cool raid, and I like what you did with it, man. Nice work. Rightio, who do we got next? It looks like number 23 through 25 we're going to do next. So this was a raid by ABAP. And this one he used 8 witches. So he's got 8 witches, couple loons, bunch of wizards, and look at the spread on this golem entry. So he's got 2 golems really, really wide, a third one up top, and he's just going to send in some wall breakers up top to help those golems get in, and then a quad quake is going to open up that core. So everything looking really good there. Wall breakers come down, open up that wall, and at this point the golem heads in, the heroes are going to head in behind, and a whole ton of witches. So at this point he's got 4 haste spells left in the bag, and a poison spell for that clan castle that's nestled in the bottom of the core there. So it looks like, it's going to go either way at this point. The wizard towers could end the dreams early and get to those witches, but it's not going to happen. The wizard towers up top do go down very quickly, and the haste spell is going to go ahead and help everything get very quickly to the target and kind of replenish the skeletons that are actually dying. So double giant bombs on both sides going off at this point. Not going to matter. The witches are out of harm's way, and just kind of cleaning out the core at this point. The king and queen are kind of standing behind the golems and witches, just getting some nice tanking done. The Teslas, no harm, no foul there, and then in come the back end balloons here on that archer tower, getting that taken out, and then they're going to have free reign over the left side of that base, getting those defense buildings taken out. Nice little split there as well. They're going to split onto the cannon and the mortar, and that is going to be a bunch of buildings taken out for the cost of 2 balloons. So really nice work there. The heroes go ahead and get that air defense taken out. Not quite in time, though, for that balloon to survive, and it's just going to be pretty much over at this point. So we'll fast forward through the rest of this. The defense buildings are all down. Just a little bit of cleanup left. He's mowed over this base. Really, really nice work from ABAP here. So nice work, man. All right, 2 more, guys. Then we'll end this travesty. Zero Gravity, bringing a quad quake. Looks like a Laloon, 4 haste spells on a very, very standard base that everybody has seen 100,000 times. Somehow this showed up in war, and somehow it was a Town Hall 10. So Town Hall 10 with Town Hall 8 defenses here, and a few Town Hall 7 defenses, like the air defense, for example. So he thought, why not? I'm going to Laloon it and see what happens. So just breaking in a corner here, quad quakes the core open, and he's got, free reign all the way to the backside here. So his, low 20s heroes are going to no problem take out everything. They lock onto the queen, they lock onto the CC. All of that's going down with no issues at all. Those golems are still up, doing their thing. So everything into the core at this point, and they're starting to get key buildings now, getting those air defenses out of the way, getting the sweeper out of the way, getting the expos that are pointed to air. So this base is really getting wrecked by the kill squad right now. The Barb King finally pops his ability, and he's just going to mow his way through the base. They do lock onto that town hall, and they're going to get that taken out as well. So in come the hounds there from that bottom side. Targeted balloons into all the defenses here. Just everything getting wrecked. Haste spells kind of lead everything in, and then the same thing is going to happen on that last side. Really nice job. The haste spells are perfectly placed, so once they take out that first ring, everything goes down. A little bit early on the balloon there, and late on the hound. It is going to get a couple of them killed, but now that hound is there, this base is wrecked. Beautiful plan, man. This is a nice job, ZG, making sure that everything was kind of accounted for, and you had a quadrant taken care of with each group of loons and each haste spell. Really liked it. The kill spot absolutely wrecked this base. Nice job, man. He's still got his king and queen working almost at full health in the core. So great plan. Dark spells only, guys. This is probably something you won't see again on the channel, but we just had to do something. So anyways, Carnage here on number 25. And he's rocking the quad quake with 5 haste spells, and he's got 10 Valkyries to go along with 12 balloons here. So it looks like it's going to be a quad quake Govalo. All 4 air defenses in the core here, which is something that you see a lot with those internet style bases, and he's got those funnels on each of the sides of the base here, just kind of like a giant healer trap almost. But anyways, gets his lure out. He's going to go ahead and just take out that dragon, take out the balloon in the clan castle, just with a few wizards and chain in barbarians. One of my favorite methods to kill a dragon. So nice job with that. Does get the dragon taken out. They step up, take out that balloon as well. So very good job there. He does lose a couple of those wizards to a cannon, unfortunately, but he's going to go ahead and send in some wall breakers to open up that wall, and then the golems there are just doing a great job tanking with that Barb King, backing it up. He does not even have his queen up this war, so he's rolling without the queen, so she can't snipe anything over the wall. He's got to get that king in there. It's taken some damage at this point, though, because it was one of the first things in before the golems even. But look at the Valkyries in haste, man. Look at them moving through this base, absolutely crushing things. The king uses his ability. Everything's getting smashed. Watch this core just evaporate. A couple swings from the Valks there. The Town Hall's out of the way. A couple more swings here. He's going to get that king down. The level 10 king goes down. The clan castle's out of here. Expos are gone. Teslas are gone. Income balloons on the backside. In haste spells. Get into those defense buildings as soon as possible. Just absolutely wrecking the thing. Wizards come in on the backside there, getting those buildings cleaned up. Look at how many balloons and even some haste spells here. That's going to lead everything into that last wizard tower. Beautiful raid here from Carnage. No queen, no elixir spells at all. And then the balloons get a nice split there and take out that elixir storage for the cleanup, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this recap. We tried to make it as interesting as possible. We're apologizing for the opponent's selection, and I apologize specifically to Rainbow Bomb. They did not deserve this treatment. But unfortunately, they got it. So anyways, guys, 68-45 was the final. We do have an exciting war coming up for the next one, though. We did match up with a good opponent in the Moochers. They do have 184 wars won, so it's going to be a tough opponent. They know how to attack. They know how to defend. It should be an exciting one, guys. So hopefully we can bring you some a little better quality this time around, and we'll see what will happen. And then we do have an arranged war coming up this weekend. I will announce the opponent at a later time once the match is certain. And then hopefully, barring any internet failures, which is pretty much every day here these days, thank you, Charter Internet, putting you on blast there for being down pretty much all month for me. Barring any internet failures, I will be streaming this weekend. So look forward to that. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it